Hello everyone, I am D.D. Zadav, Assistant Professor in Chemistry at KTHM College Nashik. Students, previous session we solved the numericals on first order kinetics. Now, today we are going to solve the numericals based on second order kinetics. Now let us go to the problems on second order reactions. Problem number 1, a second order reaction in which the initial concentration of both reactants is same, 20%. Reaction is completed in 400 seconds. How long will it take for the reaction to go to 65% complete? Students, the previous sessions we solved these first order kinetics problems, but now here the second order reactions, the formula is, we already derived this integrated rate equation for second order reaction with equal initial concentrations. That means K2 is equal to 1 upon A into T into X upon A minus X. Now here in this example, the given initial concentration A, then X is 20%, and therefore A minus X means 100 minus 20 means 80. Now the time is 400 seconds, and find out the velocity constant or rate constant for second order reaction with equal initial concentrations. That means here both the reactants is same, means equal initial concentrations. This formula for equal initial concentration. Then substituting these values in these equations, K2 is equal to 1 upon A means initial concentrations 100 into T 400 into X 20 divided by 80, and therefore value obtained for the velocity constant, that is K2 is equal to 6.25 into 10 raised to minus 6 liter per moles per second. Then second part of this problem is percent X means 65% reaction is completed. A minus X means 100 minus 65 means 35. And then what is time? That is T is equal to, find out this time required. How long will it take for the reaction to go to 65% reaction is completed? That means find out the time. Again use this formula, K2 is equal to, same formula, K2 is equal to 1 upon A into T into X upon A minus X. Therefore, but here now this T come here this side and then K2 here, that means T is equal to 1 upon A into K2 into X divided by A minus X. Then substituting this value in these equations, 1 divided by 100 into 6.25 into 10 raised to minus 6, the value of K2 is solved above, and then this value is put here into 65 divided by 35, then final value, that is T is equal to 2971.42 seconds, and therefore the time required to complete 65% reaction is 2971.42 seconds. Then let us go to this second problem, a second order reaction in which both the reactants have the same concentration, same means equal initial concentration, is 40% complete in 15 minutes. How long will it take for the reaction to go to the 80% completion? Same problem, but here value change small slight. Then this problem is divided into again two parts. First part, find out this rate constant, and then second part, find out this time. Now the given values T is equal to 15 minutes. A means initial concentration 100, X 40, A minus X means 60, 100 minus 40 is equal to 60. And K2, find out this rate constant for the second order reaction with same concentration. That means equal initial concentrations. This formula. Substituting this value in this equation or in this formula, then K2 is equal to 1 divided by 100 into 15 into 40 divided by 60. Then the value obtained 6.666 into 10 raised to minus 4 into this value means 0.666. Then final K2 is equal to 4.439 into 10 raised to minus 4. Then second part, A is equal to 100 means initial concentrations. X means 80% reaction is completion, that X is consumed, that is X is equal to 80. A minus X is equal to 20 means 100 minus 80 is equal to 20 means the 80% reaction is completed, means A minus X means change in concentration 20. And what is time? Then K2 is equal to 1 upon A into T into X divided by A minus X. Then find out the value of T. T is equal to 1 upon A into K2 into X upon A minus X. Now here substituting or putting this value here, this formula, K2 is solved above, then this value is 4.439 into 10 raised to minus 4 into X 80 divided by A minus X 20, and then final value T is equal to 90.29 minutes, and therefore the time required to complete 80% reaction is 90.29 minutes. Then problem number 3, a second order reaction A plus B means both the reactant, that is reactant A and reactant B reacts, it gives the products, has a rate constant is 7.9 into 10 raised to minus 4 per concentration per minute. When concentrations of A and B are same, how long will it take for the reaction to go to 65% completion? Now here again this problem is divided into two parts. Part 1 means here the value of K1 is given. This rate constant means K 7.9 into 10 raised to minus 4. Now here the given values, A means initial concentration 100, X means, that means 65% reaction completed, X is equal to 65, and therefore A minus X is equal to 100 minus 65 means 35. And what is time? So K is equal to 1 upon A into T into X upon A minus X, and therefore T is equal to 1 upon A into K2 into X upon A minus X. Now all these things are given here, this K2, A, X and A minus X, put here these values, and then the value becomes the time required, T is equal to 23.40 minutes. And therefore the time required to complete the 65% reaction is 23.40 minutes. Then problem number 4, a substance decomposes according to second order rate law. The rate constant is 6.8 into 10 raised to minus 4 liter per mole per second. Calculate half-life of substance if initial concentration is 0.08 mole per liter. Now here the substance decomposes according to the second order rate law. The rate constant is given. What is half-life? of substance if initial concentration is 0.08. Now here the solution, the formula use the T half is equal to 1 upon A into K2. Students, for second order reaction, the half-life period, remember this formula, T half is equal to 1 upon A into K2. Then value of A is given, that is initial concentration 0.08. Value of K2 is given, that is 6.8 into 10 raised to minus 4 liter per mole per second. And find out half-life, that is T half of the reactions. And therefore, T half is equal to 1 upon 0.08 into 6.8 into 10 raised to minus 4, and final value T half is equal to 18382 seconds. Now this is the half-life period of second order reaction, given reaction. Then problem number 5, the rate constant of second order reaction is 5.8 into 10 raised to minus 4 liter per mole per second. The rate constant of second order reaction is 5.8 into 10 raised to minus 4 liter per mole per second, and initial concentration is 0.07 mole per liter. Calculate the half-life period. Now here the rate constant of second order reaction is given, initial concentration is given, and find out the T half. Same problem. Solution, solve this problem. The formula used, T half is equal to 1 upon A into K2. The given values, A is equal to 0.07, K2 is equal to 5.8 into 10 raised to minus 4 liter per mole per second. And what is T half? And therefore T half is equal to 1 divided by 0.07 into 5.8 into 10 raised to minus 4. And solve this term, then therefore T half is equal to 24630 second. That means this half-life period for this reaction, T half is equal to 24630 second. Then problem number 6, the hydrolysis of ethyl acetate by NaOH using equal concentrations of the reactants was studied by titrating 25 ml of the reaction mixture at different time intervals against standard acid from the data. Now this data is given here, and establish or show that this is second order reactions. Now here it is the hydrolysis of ethyl acetate by NaOH using equal concentrations, and perform the titration 25 ml of the reaction mixture at different time intervals. Different time intervals means 0, 5, 15 and 25, and titrate against standard acids, and from this data you show this is the second order reaction, or establish that this is the second order reaction. Now this data, now the first column time in minutes, 0, 5, 15 and 25. ml of acid is used first for 0 minute 17.00, 5 minutes 11.24, 15 minutes 7.14 and 25 minutes 5.30. Solve this problem. The solution, the reaction is ethyl acetate reacts with the NaOH forming sodium acetate plus ethanol. Titration reading are proportional to the ethyl acetate. Mean titrate reading are proportional to this ethyl acetate, and therefore readings are equivalent to A minus X. Suppose A is equal to 17.00. Now this is initial. A minus X means 11.24, and therefore X is equal to 17 minus 11.24 means 5.76. Now here mention here equal concentrations, then formula use K2 is equal to 1 upon A into T into X divided by A minus X. Here is equal to 1 divided by initial concentration, that is mean this is 0 reading, this is 17 into T means, now this 5 into 5.76, this value 11.24 means ml of acid used, that means A minus, here A minus X, and then solve this term and this and take the multiplication of multiply these terms, then obtain K2 6.02 into 10 raised to minus 3. Similarly, this second reading, this is A minus X means 7.14 and X means 17 minus 7.14. Now this is the 9.86. Then K2 is equal to 1 upon 15, mean this first reading for 5 minutes, then first calculation this for 5 minutes and say second for this 15 minutes. So therefore here take the 15 into 9.86 divided by 17 into 7.14, then finally K2 is equal to 5.365 into 10 raised to minus 20 into 10 raised to minus 3. Then third, A minus X is equal to 5.30 and X means 17, this is initial minus 5.13, we get this X means consume this 11.7. Then K2 is equal to 1 upon A into T into X upon A minus X, T means 25 minutes, see this for calculation for 25 minutes here into 25 into means X means 11.7, see this 11.7 and A minus X, then here 17 into 5.30, this is the 5.30, then 1 upon 25 into this value is equal to 0.04 into 0.1298, then take the multiplication of this term, then value obtained K2 is equal to 5.192 into 10 raised to minus 3. Now students observe this value K2 for 5 minutes, K2 for 15 minutes, then K2 for this here for this 25. Now it is clearly indicates that the value of K2 fairly constant. Now these are near this value are fairly constant and this reaction is second order reactions, and hence put result here the value of K2 being a fairly constant, this reaction is of second order. Then next problem, calculate the rate constant for a second order reaction. This reaction is given second order reaction ClO minus plus Br minus, it gives BrO minus plus Cl minus, mean this is all are ionic species. When definite quantity of NaClO and NaBr are mixed and analyzed for Br minus at 200 second, show 5.6 into 10 raised to minus 4 mole per liter. Initial concentration of ClO minus was 0.00323 molar and that of Br minus is 0.002508 molar. Now here these examples here different initial concentrations. Now this is one of the concentrations, and for another reactant this concentration, the concentrations are different. Now to solve these problems, the A minus B means this value, A means 0.002508. Now here take this value and calculate the difference, that is 0.000722. X is 5.6 into 10 raised to minus 4. Now this is given. The initial concentrations of the reactants are different. A means 0.00 0.00323 minus 0.002508 means this value. Now this is the initial A and B. These are the values of A and B. Then formula used for this example, K2 is equal to 2.303 divided by T into A minus B into log B into A minus X divided by A into B minus X. Now this formula for second order reaction with unequal initial concentration. Now these concentration, initial concentration A and B are these different, that is unequal. So K2 is equal to 2.303 divided by time is given 200 seconds and hence write here 200 into A minus B means this value 7.22 into 10 raised to minus 4 log into B into log of B, value of B 0.002508 into A minus 0.00323 minus X, now this 0.00056 bracket complete divided by A, this value B minus X, then K2 is equal to 2.303 divided by 200 into 7.22 into 10 raised to minus 4 into log, then calculate these terms and then the final calculation K2 is equal to 2.303 divided by 200 into 7.22 into 10 raised to minus 4 into 0.027. Then calculate these whole terms. Then final results for K2 is equal to 0.43061 liter per mole per second. Therefore, the rate constant of second order reaction is 0.43061 liter per mole per second. The next problem, okay, stop here. Thank you.